Alright guys, so this is the third video I've made solving some problems from the stoichiometry quiz review. Just a reminder, the big quiz is on Wednesday, the 27th, and you're working on this review in class on Monday and Tuesday, the 25th and 26th. You have to work on this and be fresh and ready for your quiz on Wednesday. Okay? I won't be here to make you do it. You gotta have the self-discipline to work on this. Okay? So we have filled out our mole map. We have done basic stoichiometry problems, just mole to mole, meaning just from here to here. Then we did some more smaller type stoich problems, mole to gram and gram to mole. And the last video you just watched, the short 5-minute video, was stoichiometry gram to gram. Those are your longer ones, right? Because you are going all the way from grams to grams of your wanted. So now I want to do a couple percent yield problems. This is your formula for percent yield. Okay, percent yield equals actual yield over the theoretical yield. Remember, actual yield is what you actually got in lab or in your experiment, and theoretical yield is from a stoich calculation. Okay, it's like a perfect answer if you were to do this on paper. Okay, so this percent yield problem starts off with a stoichiometry problem, right? Because we are calculating our theoretical yield. So here's my formula. It says if 97.5 grams of C2H4 is reacted, that's ethane, how many grams of CO2 is theoretically produced? So you're just doing stoich. It's just a conversion. Drop your units. Grams of C2H4 on the bottom, 1 mole of C2H4 on the top. You are not at your mole ratio step, so you are not doing mole ratios here. Grams of C2H4 is 12.01 times 2 plus 4 hydrogens. Oh my goodness. 28.05. Okay, I'm not happy yet. I wanted grams of CO2 and I'm at moles of C2H4. So go another step. Drop your unit, moles of C2H4. You might be stuck. You may not know what comes next. You're at moles of your given. This is what goes on top. Moles of wanted. This is your mole ratio step, guys. I want CO2. I have 2 moles of CO2 and 1 mole of C2H4. I'm in moles of CO2 and that's not what I want. So guys, you just keep going. Drop your units. This is not a mole ratio step, so 1 goes with the mole and CO2 is 44.01 grams. And then you multiply the top and divide by the bottom. 97.5 times 2 times 44.01, divide by 28.05, and you get 305.95. 305.95 grams of CO2. This is how much you should theoretically produce. Okay? But it says the percent, what is the percent yield of CO2 if I actually obtain 300 grams? So just plug it into your formula. Actual yield is 300. Theoretical yield is 305.95. And then multiply it by 100. 300 divided by 305.95. Multiply that by 100. 98.06%. It's a pretty good yield, a pretty good amount produced in your actual experiment. So I just want you to know, guys, that you really just need to be comfortable plugging in your answers to this formula. Okay, so I will tell you your actual. I'll usually tell you the theoretical, and you'll just plug them in. Okay, so you can try number 12 if you want to. On A, you're just doing stoich to to get the theoretical yield. On B, you're plugging everything into percent yield into the formula. Okay?